project that was created by some Regina Catholic school teachers in partnership with SaskPower. And it was to celebrate the launch of the carbon capture and storage facility at Boundary Dam. And so in September we had a get-together with about 100 students at with SaskPower at the Science Center. We learned about carbon capture and storage. And then the students came back to the schools, and their assignments were to create videos about what they learned about carbon capture and storage.
Excellent. And what subjects or outcomes did you tie this into?
Well, this fits with the science. It fits with the Earth's crust information. Arts Ed for presentations, drama. ELA, we had to write a script. They had to write scripts. They had to do scene. They had to draw out their scenes and what was going to happen in the sequence of events. So we had quite a few outcomes with this project.
Excellent. And what kind of technology did you use to help deploy this project?
Students really relied heavily on the Surface Pro tablets. We used the camera and the video camera. They used the audio recorder for the voiceovers, because a few of my groups created stop animation with Lego and with some clay animation, so they used the voiceover aspect of that. And then they put it all together and edited it with the Movie Maker file.
Excellent. And how would you say, having access to digital tools, how did that impact the students with helping to, I guess you could say, bring this project to life in your classroom?
Well, when we were brainstorming for the scripts and for ideas, as we were talking about it, we'd have students who had the Surface Pros ready for the research. So we'd ask a question, you know, how much natural resources are being used, or how much renewable resources are being used by SaskPower. And so they could quickly use that as a research tool to find the information. Then, of course, they use it as a typing tool to write up their scripts. The ease of transitioning between all those different aspects of the tool allowed the students to really efficiently get their project done. And at a high level, I would say, because now everything's together on one device, and they could share it up on the OneDrive, so that it didn't matter if someone was sick or not, they had access to it. So it was very helpful. Fantastic.
Were there any issues with technology or troubleshooting problems that you had to maneuver?
Yeah, we found out that the camera roll on a device doesn't go with the user who logs in, but stays on the device. So a few groups recorded a few samples and they couldn't find it when they logged in. And that's when we discovered that it all stays on the one tablet. So they either had to make sure they knew which tablet they were using, or they would just move it up to OneDrive so that they could bring it back down whenever they needed it.
Excellent. And why was it worth your time to integrate technology or to engage in a project of this kind with your students?
Well, technology isn't going anywhere. So the students have devices, they have iPhones, they have iPads, Android tablets. They're very powerful tools if you know how to use them. So one of the things that I see myself as doing as a teacher is teaching them how to use it effectively and purposefully in a classroom. Rather than just having it as a paperweight or just as a phone, they can use it for research, they can use it for their digital portfolios, they can use it for keep themselves on track with their organization. So this is just one more example of how I get them to use it in their everyday school life so that they learn how to properly implement this technology.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your time today and for allowing me to come in and interview your students as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.